What is Ivan is the message from the Pleiadians. You are known to calm down the environment, remove a lot of negativity, and to connect to what is most important. And yes, there's Palladian worlds that you're connected to. Many of these worlds have, yes, 2 moons and 2 suns in the higher frequencies. You've also been, yes, feline being on Palladian worlds where you're very, it's like you're very connected to music. And in this lifetime, you're actually clearing out a lot of witchcraft energies on the world. A lot of the Agarthan realms are very dense with magic. And here you're helping humans find their inner truth, find what they're aligned to at a higher level. And you are removing a lot of just anytime you feel that you're disconnected yourself, you're going to more of the higher realms of you. You're basically going to a healing factor where you can help others evolve. And just many more areas where you're, helping humanity figure itself out from the lower dimensions. So you're also, yes, you have a unique healing ability. You also have Aztec connections where you're healing that. Your connection to Aztec, it is still spiritual. I mean, a lot of that's in the Mexico areas. But Aztec, you were actually pretty positive during that time, if it was very intense. And you're going more into your higher belief system. You do connect to the 12th dimension to heal others. But also you're here just basically to bring a new energy to those that are, locked into manipulations. They show like giant mushrooms that connected to the higher, in the Palladian realms, and even giants themselves. Like kind of like a fairy tale reality where magic does exist. So as your energy interlocks to that, you'll feel more yourself of just basically like a playful energy in the higher realms. Blessings. Well, as Ivan, this is past life regression. There's a lot of Palladian energies there, just massive amounts, connected to flower beings, higher astral, just lovely, just wind energy, positive colors, higher dimension energies on a higher level, just like a love dimension. Let's see. And you have some connections to Sirius, of course. That's more, let's say part of it's Egyptians. Actually, there's a lot of feline energies, feline incarnations. Quite a few of those. But let's see. In Earth incarnations, you've had lifetimes as a maid servant, lifetimes a queen. Sometimes you go from a maid to a queen and back to a maid. So you don't have, just so you can remember what you forgot as a queen. Go back to the basics. So your ego doesn't run, get too out of control. Usually have like moderate lifetimes, meaning you don't have, the massive ego. So you can just basically be more balanced within yourself. You do connect to the higher astral realms as 12th dimension a lot. You can probably feel some of that. It does seem like it has a healing quality that helps you at the same time. And it seems like it's helping you manifest. Yeah, the 12th dimension helps you manifest here. When you need to manifest it, sometimes you can manifest things pretty quickly. Angel lifetimes, just massive amounts of angels. And a lot of these are on other planets. Of course, they're on this world. Angel on Orion, the Orion constellations, a lot of just healing factor energies. You actually been an angel where you came from the higher dimensions and became actually human. Like when the human form as a third dimensional human, but you still had your healing qualities, but then eventually it all kind of faded out and then you forgot who you were. Well, you didn't have the power as you used to. That was kind of a hard transition. But you've definitely had lifetimes where you turned into from a human to an angel in the higher realms. So, yeah. And they show you as like a folk singer in the 1920s. That came out of nowhere, yeah. They show you like something like a banjo or something similar to that. And let's see. And you have male lifetimes here as a father, but you've had some really positive father lifetimes when you're a father of other beings here. Just massively, gentle. Not always, but for the most part, still a very positive father figure. I'm not saying what time period it is, but we'll deal with that. Blessings. What is Ivan's message from the dragons? You have the ability to open up portals, realities. Also to stop time, freeze time. You're also very connected to the Anunnaki DNA. You have battled the Anunnaki, you've had won battles with them to defeat them. But you've also been very intuitive in many levels of compassionate when others aren't compassionate, but you always seem the way to do the right thing. Well, maybe not in all circumstances, but as a dragon, you're connected to like the blue crystals of the earth. Let's see, purple energies of. I feel like you're connected to Saturn actually. You've been a dragon on Saturn. You've been also a being that can levitate from the ground, not fly, but levitate. Like on Saturn or some world, you just have the power of levitation. You might even feel that in your own person. You might not feel it right now, but it doesn't mean it has to be anything. But let's see, your energies that you're connected with Agartha is you've been through sacrifice. You fought against a lot of beings that require sacrificing others. It's just that you've been, actually a lot of Mayan connections you have. Drastic layers of Mayan, actually. You're very, very early. This is how you create relationships. And learned how to get close to other people and to trust them. And there's so many different layers that you're going through at this time. And you're going to a higher frequency of trusting yourself in this lifetime. Basically, you're a manifester overall. And not that it has to be gold, but there was a lifetime where you did manifest gold quite a bit. Gold rings, gold necklaces. It would just seem to find its way to you. You also have, not in this lifetime, a way of teleportation too. You have been a teleporting being in your past, usually teleporting across the planet. You can also, connecting to the dragon energies, can see other versions of Earth from your perspective now. There might be a time, yeah, maybe not now, but like another parallel reality might come to you possibly when the time is right. It's not right now, but yeah, you might get it in a sense, even lifetimes. You had a lot of lifetimes out at sea. Of course, you might not remember it. On this world, I believe. Not like you're a pirate, you're a merchant. Various, I believe you work for the British family, actually, from what they're showing. Something to do with Africa also. Like the 1800 time frame, you can take that however you like. You definitely have a lot of connections to Spain also. Spain is very strong with you. I'm not sure if you feel a Spain connection right now, but remember you have other versions of yourself, but Spain seems to be, you learned a lot about this, not that you're into combat, but you learn how to protect yourself through Spanish lifetimes. There's more to it than that, but all right, so blessings. My name is Ivan. This is Akashic Record. I see you very connected to the sun. Not necessarily this sun, but just the sun energy as a sun being. It's also, let's see, a lot of Arcturian connections. Very, very deep Arcturian energies. I mean, even it's something like, I don't know if you're I see realities where you are an intuitive and very powerful. So I do see you healing much of your heart chakra currently. Yeah, it's also like Bigfoot connections or the Sasquatch. Now, if you are a Sasquatch or not, it's not making itself clear, but it seems like you do have a connection with them on several levels. There's just a connection there overall. So you go into, feline energies, the lions, the lion people. Now, think of those worlds as like a kind of a forest world, kind of like the movie Avatar in some regard, but feline beings. Very spiritual. Even some of them are kind of have paint on their face, kind of like a Native American would, which is quite the sight actually. Actually, very similar to the Native Americans in a lot of ways, just basically feline people. Let's see. I do see as a doctor of medicine, there's a version of Earth where I see like billboards of you, where you found, not that you're into the ego situation, but you found like certain cures to diseases that others cannot find. And you've been highly recognized for that on many different levels. It's on a version, it's just like kind of it's a humanoid world. I believe it's similar. It could be another version of Earth, but it's this one. I see you wearing glasses and just being like highly recognized in that realm. So and let's see here. And there's also definitely connections to Africa too. Once again, assisting the African people. But as an Englishman, someone from England, going against the corruption, things like that. Now, is that not version of Earth? But there is a connection to Africa in some form.